it. All right, so, hello everyone. My name is Thomas Shackley, if you don't know me. A lot of you have probably been wondering what I've been working on lately. What is that? How do you even spell these names? Anyway, so I'm doing the character analysis of Leopold Nettles, you see him right here, in the play called Largo Desolado, written by the Czech playwright Václav Havel. And so the play is about this political dissident slash philosopher slash writer who got in trouble with the government for writing something that the government didn't agree with. And so he's living in constant fear of having the secret police like knock on his door and then take him to prison, basically. So he's become a total like nervous wreck. So throughout the whole play, he's like pacing around, like going towards the door, listening, see if he can hear someone coming, looking through the people, and his friends try to support him, but they end up just putting more pressure on him, so that doesn't really help. So yeah, it's very crazy. He is born in Czechoslovakia, which is currently called Czech Republic in Europe, and he is also a political dissident, writer, and philosopher. He did get in trouble with the government because communism. Nothing needed more to say about that. Okay. He actually went to prison a couple times, and the longest one being 4 years for this political activity. And he actually wrote the play the days after his release from prison. So I think it's pretty cool. What is really cool about him, though, is that he was the last president of Czechoslovakia and the first president of Czech Republic, as it split to Slovakia and Czech Republic. So if that's not cool, I don't know what is. So did that very recently. So this is the character analyzing Leopold Nettles. He's actually taken a lot of drugs. He is, like I said, a total nervous wreck, pacing everywhere. Friends trying to help him. I figured out that he actually has OCD because I looked up the symptoms and I was like, that's pretty spot on. That's him. Because he has like repetitive movements, ritualistic behavior, germaphobe, because he always goes to the bathroom to wash his face and stuff. And he does all of these things like in the same order every time. Like the two first scenes in the play are just him like pacing around and doing all that without any dialogue. So the third scene is the first dialogue happening. So I chose him because I figured that his personality is pretty much the complete opposite of my own. Because I'm pretty optimistic. I don't really worry about things, like whatever. And he's nervous all the time. So what I did to like get a better connection with him is a happy sad thing, recommended by Payne here, and thanks for that. It was really helpful because I wrote like the happiest day that I think could have happened with him, and his saddest day of his life, the saddest day of his life. And so in the happiest day, I wrote that he woke up early, he watched the sunrise through his window, had a cup of coffee, and went outside in the park, and went for a walk, and thought about his favorite philosophers, sat on the bench, and it was really, really nice. That was his happiest day because early in the morning there weren't a lot of people in the park, and he likes to be by himself to think about philosophers and stuff. So yeah, and the saddest day, he's not a heavy sleeper, and so he woke up pretty late, and he was feeling weird, and went to get breakfast, made breakfast, and then while making breakfast, he got a call from his brother, and his brother told him that their father got in the store yesterday, and so while on a fishing trip, and so yeah, he drowned, and so that made him really upset, and so he sat down in silence, and pretty sad. So he suddenly smelled some burnt stuff, so he was like, "Oh no, my breakfast is burning." He went got his breakfast, and he wasn't feeling like making anything else, so he just sat in front of the window and ate his burnt eggs in cheers. Yep, that was his Saturday. So that really helped me, you know, to kind of get like a more personal connection to him. So that was nice. So the following is a monologue I did. I recorded it because I wouldn't want to get into character gear and stuff. But so the scene is like towards the end. Jeff, you can come in.
Okay.
You're good. So the towards the end, a character called Margaret comes and visits him, and that's the first time they meet because she's like a philosophy student who really loves his work, and somehow she opens him up a bit, and he gets to express what he feels about himself, which he doesn't like to do with other people. So, yeah, that's play it.
Alas, that's only appearance. In reality, I've had the feeling for some time now that something is collapsing inside me, as if an axis holding me together has started to break, the ground crumbling under my feet. I lack a fixed point from which everything inside me could grow and develop. I get the feeling sometimes that I'm not really doing anything except listening helplessly to the time going by. Gone is the perspective I once had, my humor, my industry and persistence, the pointedness of my observations. You should have known me before. It's all gone. My irony, my self-irony, my capacity for enthusiasm, for emotional involvement, for commitment, even for sacrifice. This might disappoint you, Margaret, but for a long time, I haven't been the person that you obviously take me for. Basically, I'm a tired, dried out, broken man. You're good to me, Margaret. And please, don't call me Professor. It sounds so formal. Why aren't you drinking? I often say to myself, how wonderful it was when nobody was interested in me, when nobody expected anything from me, nobody was urging me to do things. I used to browse around the second-hand bookshops, studying modern philosophers at my leisure, taking walks in the parks and meditating. I've taken upon myself a heavier burden than I'm able to bear.
Yeah, so I chose to use like chose to use like a scarf to add more like age to myself, maybe like feel like more messy kind of thing, because he doesn't really go out much. And it really helped me get the character. I was actually surprised. I was like, wow, this scarf really helps. Somehow. So yeah. I chose this character because I really liked the emotion he expresses towards the end. That was really just really. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe.